Welcome to Lost Girl Therapy. Something that I feel incredibly passionate about when I work with clients is the art of making people feel seen, understood, and believed. And that is because I have had far too many experiences during my physical health journey where I have been invalidated to not recognize the importance that what you share with somebody deserves to be believed. Because it's your reality, it is also your experience. Now, one of the things that I've been experiencing over the last 2 weeks or so is I've had two really disappointing incidents with doctors. One of them is a primary care doctor who I've met with them several times, and each time they kind of hint at the fact that what I am physically experiencing is simply a panic attack or anxiety. Now, this doctor knows that I am a talk therapist. They also know the trajectory of all of the symptoms as they've shown up over the last 2.5 years. And yet, the last time I met with them, they essentially invalidated me to such a degree and questioned my ability to know the signs of a panic attack and identify the signs of anxiety as it was manifesting. And I left that session feeling not only judged, but almost like that I didn't know if what I was saying was true anymore, because I had been gaslit to such a degree that I was wondering if what I was actually bringing to the table was true. And then I took a step back from it and I thought, hold on. This doesn't have anything to do with me. This has to do with how they're treating me. And then I had this second experience today, and I have been waiting to have a appointment with a neurologist for the last 3 or 4 months at this point. And it's a very specific type of neurologist that specializes in viral encephalitis. And part of the reason I wanted to see them is because after my migraines went away, I started noticing that I have a 6-week cyclical pattern of a flare in my POTS symptoms that then kind of goes away, but doesn't really. So when I have a flare every 6 weeks, I get a fever, I get chills, I lose feeling in my legs, I feel incredibly weak, I get disoriented, I get blurry vision, my hearing is weird, I'm off balance, and then I have to sleep for 4 or 5 days. And then on day 5, I kind of perk right back up. And in between those 6 weeks, I have experiences of kind of faintness, feeling kind of weak, rapid heart rate, etc. But that 6-week period, that 5-day jaunt where I'm just kind of knocked down, it takes a toll. And the fact that it happens every 6 weeks tells me that something is going on. And I got a phone call from the doctor's office today canceling my appointment. They literally just called and said, the doctor read your chart and he doesn't need to see you. And what got me about it is that no one ever talked to me. My chart doesn't tell the whole story. My documented medical record just shows multiple visits trying to find something. And I understand that it can read as somebody who is very worried about their health, and rightfully so, because if somebody was in my shoes, you would also be worried about your health. But it doesn't show the humanness of the experience. And I just put these two things together, the visit with the PCP and this phone call today. And the thing that got me is that I am living an experience that nobody believes. When I first started this journey 2.5 years ago and I started seeing all of these doctors, I was met with this sense of urgency that they cared. It was a sense of there has to be something wrong, so we will find it together. And then slowly but surely, it just kind of trickled out into this space of, you're making this up, we don't believe you anymore, and we can no longer help you. And today was the first day where I really felt that deep sense of loneliness and judgment and disappointment and frankly fear that my life experience was being invalidated to such a degree that nobody was willing to offer any level of help. And that is not something that I ever want somebody else to experience. So if you are somebody who is going through it, if you are going through something that the people around you cannot understand or won't understand, if you are in a situation where you don't feel seen or heard or recognized and your reality is being dismissed, please shoot me a DM. I would be more than thrilled to provide you the safe space for you to feel understood and believed and heard and validated. You deserve to have someone validate your experience, because it doesn't matter if everyone else doesn't understand it. The fact of the matter is that you are living it. You are having this experience, and you are deserving of having someone be in your corner.